Mahatma Gandhi used to say, a nation's culture resides in the hearts and in the soul of its people. And in our country, music and dance is considered to be the only language of one's heart and soul. It is this very language that reflects the rich cultural diversity of India. Hello and welcome to another brand new edition of Colors of India, your weekly cultural diary on Rajya Sabha TV. I'm Tina Jha. Let's begin with highlights of cultural events we've covered for you in the week gone by. First up on the show today, glimpses from a dance and music festival. Followed by an exhibition of oil paintings. And then a melodious Kabir bhajan. Let's first bring you glimpses from a festival of dance and music. Kala Hetu, a trust dedicated to propagate art and culture of India, recently organized a cultural evening Sabrang in memory of Kathak legend Pandit Achan Maharaj, father of Pandit Birju Maharaj, and Shobha Verma, mother of legendary Kathak dancer Kalpana Verma. The annual event saw stalwarts of different gharanas perform on the occasion, enthralling one and all. The Ministry of Culture, in collaboration with Kala Hetu, organized a festival of Hindustani classical music and dance called Sabrang at the Kamani Auditorium in Delhi. The event started in 2009 to highlight different art forms of India's rich cultural heritage. Held annually, the series provides a platform to artists of different genres. Renowned Kathak exponent and secretary of Kala Hetu Trust, Kalpana Verma says, Sabrang denotes a kaleidoscope of colors, and here colors are its artists. They should not only be from classical dance or music fraternity, but also should represent the complete amalgamation of all art forms.
Sabrang, as the word denotes, it's a kaleidoscope of color, the color of music. Music cannot be only singing or only instrumental or only dancing. It has to be a vibgyor. It has to be a complete amalgamate of all the colors. The artists are the color, the music is the color, and the rainbow is what you're going to see.
Azhar Shakil opened the program with his violin recital. Azhar is a disciple of Ustad Afzal Zahoor Ahmad Khan and represents Delhi Gharana of music. He began with his melodious tunes in Rag Yog, followed by Alap and Vilambit Lay, setting the tone of the program. The event was organized in memory of Pandit Achan Maharaj, father of Pandit Birju Maharaj, and in remembrance of Shobha Verma, mother of legendary Kathak dancer Kalpana Verma.
Pandit Achan Maharaj, he is my guru's father. And since I'm a student of that family, I feel that we owe it to all of them because हम यहाँ आज उन्हीं की बदौलत खड़े हैं. And I am also dedicating it to my mother, who expired last year. तो उनकी 9 तारीख को पहली बरसी थी. She was one lady who was very fond of music. So I felt the best obituary could be music.
मैं जो हूँ राग जोग बजा रहा हूँ और पहले हम आलाप से शुरू करेंगे, फिर विलंबित गत बजाएंगे, फिर ध्रुत बजाएंगे और लास्ट में झाला.
The next performance that enthralled spectators was a Hindustani classical music vocal quartet. The group comprises 4 vocalists, Ustad Tanveer Ahmad Khan, Ustad Imran Khan, Fareed Hassan and Mehboob Hussain. It was for the first time that the 4 vocalists performed together. But they say their music reflects the same style as if their soul is one.
काफ़ी सालों के बाद हम 4 लोग एक साथ मिलकर स्टेज पे गा रहे हैं. ग्रुप का कोई नाम नहीं है क्योंकि हम सब दिल्ली घराने के ही हैं. तो ये बहुत रेयर होता है, जुगलबंदी में 2-2 की जोड़ियाँ होती हैं, लेकिन आज हम 4 लोग एक साथ बैठकर एक ही राग गा रहे हैं जिसका नाम है राग रागेश्वरी.
पहली बार ही जो है हम चारों एक साथ स्टेज पर बैठ रहे हैं. दरअसल हैं तो 4 मगर हम सबकी रूह एक है, क्योंकि हमारा जो संगीत है, हमारी जो म्यूज़िक है वो हमारे नाना तान सम्राट उस्ताद नसीर अहमद ख़ान साहब के ज़रिए हमको मिला. तो और उसके बाद हम सबके उस्ताद इकबाल अहमद ख़ान सब हमारे सबके उस्ताद हैं वो. तो हमारा जो स्टाइल है वो सबका एक है.
The group left the spectators spellbound with their mesmerizing performance in Rag Rajeshwari. The young stalwarts of Delhi Gharana were also accompanied by Azhar Shakil on violin and Shahbaz Khan on tabla. The program also witnessed Kathak recitals by Saurav Mishra and Gaurav Mishra of Banaras Gharana and Pandit Deepak Maharaj of Lucknow Gharana. It was a pleasure seeing them perform with such brilliance and intensity. With back-to-back delightful performances building excitement for the spectators, the festival indeed was a treat to watch. Held annually, the event is organized by Kala Hetu in association with the Ministry of Culture. This year, the performances were inspired by folklore. All the artists who performed on the occasion brought to fore several stories from popular Indian folklore through their deft expressions, hand movements, and of course, extensive footwork. We hope you enjoyed the mesmerizing performances of music and dance by the artists. With that, time for a short break on the program. There's lots more coming up ahead. Do stay with us. On the other side of the break, an exhibition of oil paintings. Welcome back after the break. Let's now take you to an exhibition of oil paintings by Bharti Prajapati. The collection of her works narrate an intrinsic bond between the 5 elements or the Panch Tattva, which comprise of earth, water, fire, air and space. These 5 elements are present in our body, on the earth below and the cosmos above. This exhibition, titled Earth Story, is about the wonderful coexistence and interaction between living beings and their surroundings. Take a look.
a collection of oil paintings celebrating nature and its 5 elements or Panch Tattva gripped visitors at Visual Art Gallery at India Habitat Centre in New Delhi recently. Titled Earth Story, The Elements, the solo art show by Bharti Prajapati narrated an intrinsic bond between our 5 elements comprising of earth, water, fire, air and space. Interestingly, the story of our planet Earth was depicted through feminine forms. The Ahmedabad-based artist Bharti Prajapati says that the story of Earth is quite similar to stories of women and changes they undergo physically as well as emotionally.
पंच तत्व में जो भी एलिमेंट्स है उसके बारे में स्त्रियों को कुछ जानकारी जाननी नहीं पड़ती है, वो उनके अंदर भीतर ही है। वो अपने जो भी प्रकृति है उसके साथ इतनी जुड़ी हुई है, प्रकृति के बदलाव के साथ उसका इतना घनिष्ठ संबंध है और प्रकृति में जो चल रहा है वो बदलाव उसको बहुत ही सेंसिटिवली पता भी चलता है और उसके अंदर भी वही बदलाव कुछ ना कुछ कहीं ना कहीं असर कर जाता है।
Bharti draws inspiration from the vibrant colors and strong character embodied by rural women. Her larger works were rooted in Indian culture and traditions, yet very contemporary in their treatment. The choice of her color combination for the depiction of the folk women made her paintings truly stunning. And her use of oil paint added another element of richness and depth to her work. Bharti says she finds oil as a perfect medium as it allows her to draw subtle shades of variations on canvas.
मेरे पेंटिंग्स ऑयल पेंट्स में होते हैं क्योंकि ऑयल पेंट्स मुझे थोड़े से ज़्यादा गूढ़ और बहुत ही डीप नज़र आते हैं। उनमें जो एकदम सटल शेड्स की वेरिएशंस है वो मैं बहुत अच्छी तरह से पकड़ पाती हूँ और उसका जो एक इफ़ेक्ट है, उसका जो पावर है वो मुझे लगता है कैनवस पे सबसे खूबसूरत उतरता है।
The exhibition was about the wonderful coexistence and interaction between living beings and their surroundings. Bharti used the Panch Tattva or 5 elements of the universe as the central theme. Through these elements, the artist showed our connection with nature. The patterns, colors, and forms from our folk and traditional art inspired by the elements were recreated in her paintings.
मैंने सोचा था कि एलिमेंटल कलर्स जो हैं, क्योंकि अर्थ के ऊपर बेस्ड है, पंच तत्व का आइडिया जो है, तो एलिमेंटल कलर्स ज़्यादा होंगे और वैसे ही है। अगर आप देखें ज़्यादातर पेंटिंग्स में ब्राउन और ब्लू, और अगर जो कलर्ड शेड्स भी हैं रेड या ब्लू के भी, वो भी डार्क शेड्स हैं। तो वही उसी तरह का पैटर्न मैं सोच के आया था और वैसे ही दिखा मुझे।
देखा तो काफ़ी सारी शेप, अलग अलग तरह की ज्योमेट्रिकल शेप्स यूज़ की है। इनकी आँखों पे इनके पूरे आंखें नहीं दिखा रखी, बस केवल एक सिंबल से कर रखी है और जो कपड़े इन्होंने पहन रखे उसमें भी ज्योमेट्रिकल शेप्स यूज़ कर रखे। तो एक बैलेंस करके कि चीज़ों को अलग अलग रंगों इस तरीके से मिक्स कर रखा कि बैलेंस लग रही है।
Bharti, who worked as a textile designer for several years, paid equal attention to depict the fabric and ornaments of folk women in her paintings. She used yellow for their ornaments and different shades of blue, red and yellow for their fabric. And to depict their faces, she picked brown, which also represents the earth. Painted with multiple colors in oil, her works were indeed no less than a visual delight for visitors.
In the words of the artist Bharti Prajapati, nature, along with its modes and patterns, are imbibed in our physical and physiological evolution. We are a part of this complex puzzle. Through this collection of her recent works, the artist showcased the collage of colors and forms constantly visible around us and how we recreate them into our lifestyle and space. We hope you like this celebration of art inspired by nature. And with that, time for another quick breather on the program. There's still more coming up ahead. Don't go anywhere. On the other side of the break, glimpses from the Khajuraho Dance Festival 2020. Welcome back once again. Let's now get you the weekly culture calendar, where we tell you about some important cultural events taking place in your city. In Chennai, an event Trance Dancing Drums will be held at Narad Gan Sabha Auditorium, TT Krishnamachari Road, 6:45 p.m. on the 21st of March. Mumbai will host Umang 2020 at the Godrej Dance Theatre, NCPMR, Nariman Point, 6:30 p.m. on the 18th of this month. Art lovers in Bengaluru have a chance to take part in a glass painting workshop at Dialogues Cafe, JP Nagar, 4 p.m. onwards on the 21st of March. In Delhi, the Pravasi Bharatiya Sangeet and Nritya Mahotsav 2020 will be held at the Triveni Kala Sangam, Mandi House, 10 a.m. onwards on the 21st and the 22nd of this month. In one of our recent episodes, we brought before you some breathtaking performances from the Khajuraho Dance Festival 2020. Our colleague Irfan captured the cultural insight that the festival offers through traditional dance forms against the magnificent Khajuraho temples. But there's something that we forgot to present before you. A melodious Kabir bhajan sung by Munni Lal, a visually challenged singer. So we leave you with excerpts from the bhajan, which asserts that the path to attain God is free from hypocrisy and worldly fascination. Enjoy this soothing bhajan as we take your leave, but we'll meet same time next week with another brand new edition. Thank you for your time and take good care.
जो तन है कागज जैसी पुड़िया, जो तन है कागज जैसी पुड़िया, कागज जैसी पुड़िया, कागज जैसी पुड़िया, हवा चले उड़ जाना है रे रहना नैया, रहना नैया देश बेरानो है रे रहना नैया, रहना नैया देश बेरानो है रहना नैया, रहना नैया देश बेरानो है रहना नैया। जो तन है जंगल जैसी नकेड़ी, जो तन है जंगल जैसी नकेड़ी, जंगल की नकड़ी जंगल जैसी नकेड़ी, आग लगे जल जाना है रहना नैया, रहना नैया देश बेरानो है रहना नैया, रहना नैया देश बेरानो है रहना नैया, रहना नैया देश बेरानो है रहना नैया। जो तन है मिट्टी के सो डीला, जो तन है मिट्टी के सो डीला, मिट्टी को डीला मिट्टी जैसो डीला, मिट्टी जैसो डीला मिट्टी जैसो डीला, पानी परे घर जाना है रहना नैया, रहना नैया देश बेरानो है रहना नैया, रहना नैया देश बेरानो है रहना नैया, रहना नैया देश बेरानो है रहना नैया। कात कबीरा सनो भाई साधु, कात कबीरा सन भाई साधु, सन भाई साधु सनो भाई साधु, हंसा अकेला उड़ जाना है रहना नैया, रहना नैया देश बेरानो 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 है बेरानो है रहना नैया रहना नैया देश बेरानो है रहना नैया जोतन है जंगल जैसी नकेड़ी जोतन है जंगल जैसी